Hey guys, Weeb here. Welcome back to another video by Variety MMOs. I've been getting a lot of questions as to what multiplayer content is available in Black Desert Mobile. So today's video is going to focus on the multiplayer aspects and show you the different kinds of content that are available for parties and guild members in BDM. Okay, so next up is PvP. So there is 1 vs 1, 3 vs 3, and Friend Arena. We're going to be focusing on the Friend Arena because the Friend Arena allows you to invite friends into an arena. Up to 10 people can run around this arena and fight at the same time. The time remaining will tell you 30 minutes when you first get in here, so it's 30 minutes worth of fighting. And you can come in and fight as much as you want, test all your builds and everything else that you want to do. This will prevent you from having to go out and do PvP in a field, and you can even do like mini guild versus guild PvP because you versus another guild 5 vs 5. So if you're looking for some group PvP, I would definitely suggest trying out the friend version of the arena in Black Desert Mobile. World bosses. So the world bosses are a boss fight that you can do once per day in Black Desert Mobile. When more bosses release later, you'll be able to do multiple bosses per day. But at the beginning, there is only one, which is Kazaka. And when you fight him, the more damage you do, the more rewards you can get. As you just saw, when you get knocked down, you lose damage. If you die, you're able to respawn in here, but you get a penalty, which makes you do less damage, so you get less rewards. You do this with about 20 other people. At the beginning of the game, say day 1 to 3, this boss might not actually be killable, because on soft launch, we were unable to get through that. You're seeing a recording now very early on, which is why we're not doing a lot of damage to the boss. But about a week or two in, you'll start crushing the boss in about 2 minutes flat. Guild rushes. So these are basically boss battles for your guild. Everybody in the guild can come in here at once. If you do die, it does cost black pearls to get back up, so it is probably advisable not to die in here. Early on, as you can see, this is only a couple days into soft launch, so we don't do a lot of damage and a lot of us are getting wiped out. A little bit later on, there's a harder difficulty mode where you're going to want to bring all of your guild members in, and the maximum amount of guild members that we currently have is 44, so you can do this with up to 43 other people and beat the bosses down pretty quickly. There are a total of 2 bosses available right now, Dim Tree Spirit and another guy. You do not want the Tree Spirit because it hits like a truck and is very annoying with his knockdowns. But still, this is a blast and something you're generally going to be doing about once a week with your guild, and it should take you anywhere between half an hour and an hour. Guild Wars. So Guild Wars is a 3-way fight between 3 guilds, which happen when somebody tries to take over a node. There will be 3 bases, each with a main base, a tower, and a fence. The fence and towers will protect your main base, and the idea is to go around and capture objectives while fighting off 2 other guilds at the same time. Due to the fact that there's 3 guilds in here, 2 guilds can get together and take out the other guild and then fight each other. There's a lot of strategy and high-end communication required if you want to beat the higher-end guilds. And as like PvP, CP does matter a lot in this, so if you do have a high CP, you're pretty much unbeatable. Overall, this was a blast to do, and I really enjoy this, and it can last anywhere between like half an hour and 2 hours, depending on what guild you're versing. Okay, so this is the Ruins fight. So basically, there's a big boss in the middle, and you need to try to defeat him. At the beginning, he's going to start attacking, and then once you knock down a couple of HP bars, he's going to put up a shield, which you then need to take out the 3 pillars to stop the shield. For example, there's one here, and they're always in the same position every time. You're going to want to watch out for these things because they do a lot of damage. After you've taken out the second set of shields, he'll summon some adds, and he'll get stronger. So I'd advise saving your abilities until the end and then blasting to reach HP. This looks a lot easier than it generally does because our battle power is a lot higher than it's recommended for this difficulty. But at the beginning, this fight is actually going to be really tough and can take anywhere up to 10 minutes, depending on your teammates. So this is the Nightmare Zone. The Nightmare Zone is basically an open field with a PvP enabled for every character. If you don't kill monsters or other players within 5 minutes, you get kicked out. The good thing about this is that you can bring a group of people in that are your guild members, and you can fight other people together. The reason you're able to do this is because you don't do damage to your guild members. So you basically come in as a group and you can run around as PvP people, or you can grind mobs and get loot and do various other things. This is the best place to obtain loot in the game, so it's going to be highly contested, and on Global there's going to be a lot of whales in here. So you're definitely going to need a strong guild to contend against other people. That covers everything in today's video. If you did like the video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Do consider checking out our website over here on the left, where we host all our MMO content and everything else that we're working on in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.